Hello everyone, it's Amanda Bach with Boxstar Stamping. Let's see here. See if I can find myself live. There we go. Hey, there we go. All right, hello. I literally just had to kick my cat out of my chair. He's not happy with me right now. All right, now I can sit. Okay, well, hello everyone. It has been a hot minute and a half since I've been able to do a live video, and I am so excited to be back. So if you're on, hop on and say hi to me so I can say hello back. I see Betty's here. Hello, Betty. Slightly crooked, but you know what? Let me see if I can fix myself. Hold on. Go for a little ride here. Sorry. See if that helps. It might not. All right. All right. So if you can hear me and everything. Hey, there's Linda. Woohoo! Okay, we've got Linda and Betty so far. All right, so it's been a hot minute because life has been nonstop since June. For real. It has just not stopped. So, we're here. We're back. We have a new catalog to talk about. We have new paper. We grab the new catalog. Okay, here it is. New catalog. Ah, and a bunch of online exclusives went live at the beginning of the month, too. I can't wait to get this little kit with a dog and a cat and a bird. Let's see. The paper I'm using tonight, I want to show you. I think it's in here. It might be an online exclusive, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Let's see. Let's go back to the paper. Nope, it's in here. Page 25. So I want to show you the beautiful paper I'm using. And it's literally called Lovely and Beautiful, and it is. So I've got the pieces here to show you. Some of you might actually have this paper already, and if so, say I have this, and it is pretty. All right, normally I'm not really a pastel-y kind of person, and I'm actually not a gold kind of person. Oh, hey, Julie. Hey, yeah, Marvin, my seat is still warm because I literally had to pick him up as I went live because he was still in my chair. He would not get up. Hey, Charlotte, I almost did, Charlotte. I almost sat on the cat. But I picked him up. Oh, he's so funny. So, okay, so this beautiful, lovely, and beautiful paper. As I was saying, I'm not really necessarily... Oh, was Vesta on too? Well, hey, Vesta. I'm not really a pastel-y kind of girl, but something about this paper, I just loved it. So I got it. This reminds me of another piece of paper we've had called Abigail Rose with the petal pink. Again, I'm not really a gold girl, so I'm not sure I'm going to be using this side, but I love that side with the fresh freesia. This one, I love it. I think this is my favorite piece in the whole thing. And then some old olive on the back. This one, am I using this one? Yeah, I think I'm using this one. No, I use this one in an example. I'll show you in a bit. And then peach pie on the back. Not a huge fan of peach pie, but I used it. Trying to get out of my comfort zone here. This one, love this piece too. And Calypso Coral on the back. Was that 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was 5. Well, there's another one in there somewhere. Okay, they're gorgeous. I like that they are doing this. I think that makes it easier to see than just this. Gorgeous, love it. It's in a suite, and the suite has 2 different stamp sets, Simply Beautiful and Beautifully Celebrated. I don't have either of those yet, but I might get these dies just because those dies look amazing. So we will see. We will see. All right, well, let's get started. So if you're crafting along with me, I told you would need a piece of 3 by 12. So what I did is I cut one of those beautiful pieces of designer series paper into a 3-inch strip. All right, so it's 3 by 12. And I'm calling this the 3-4-5 layout. So, you know, fancy name, 3-4-5 layout. Because we're going to cut it into 3 inches and then 4 inches, and we'll be left with a 5-inch piece. So you'll need your paper trimmer. We're going to cut 3 inches. We're going to actually get 2 cards out of this. So you could technically do this with the entire sheet of 12 by 12, and you could have 8 cards, I believe, with the whole piece of paper. Yes, I love those dies. I can't wait to get them. So 3, and then I'm cutting it again at 4, and then 5. So I have 3-inch piece, 4-inch piece, and a 5-inch piece, okay? So we're going to take the 3 and the 4, put them over here. Now the 5, we're going to use the back side. So it is best if you use a piece of designer series paper that you like both sides of. If not, go ahead and cut yourself another piece, and you can just, you know, use 2 different, or use 2 pieces that you like that coordinate well. But I'm calling this the 3, 4, 5 because that's what we need right there. 3, 4, 5. Easy to remember. All right, we're going to start with the 4 and the 5. We'll put the 3 over here to the side. In case I ask later where it is, it's to the side on the right. And for this piece here, I cut a mat layer. Let's see here. Here it is. A 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. Well, Charlotte, bust it out. Bust it out and maybe use it with this. We're going to mat that on that. So that was just a 1/4 inch bigger, which is 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. Okay. So how y'all been? How was your New Year's? How was your Christmas? I can't even remember the last time I was live, so I'm sure, you know, things have changed. Things have happened since then. I was able to go to Europe for almost 2 weeks with my son while he was spending the semester abroad in London. And I actually got to meet 2 Stampin' Up! Friends, Barry and Jay, while I was over there. That was awesome. And I got to do dinner with them and meet their 3 cats. That was a lot of fun. Got to see all the sights of London. And we went to Venice and Munich and Paris. We actually spent Thanksgiving in Paris, and it was awesome. All right, so this is a 5 1/4 by 4 piece. And we're going to glue these 3 strips down, and I'm going to do the outside ones first and then the middle one. This will be our background. I thought after we glue this down, this would be pretty embossed as well. So if you want to try that and then post it on Box Star Stampers, that'd be awesome. Love to see it. Love to see your creations. Okay, there we go. Yes, Alton is home, except I took him back to college on Saturday, so he's not home anymore. So my busy period officially ended because he's back at school, and I am free to do videos again. And then I'm going to center this as best as I can. I'm kind of using the lines on my grid paper to know that this dark center line is the middle. There we go. He had a great time, learned a lot, got to perform at Shakespeare's Globe Theater. I got to see a show there. It was great. All right, our card base, excuse me, is our regular standard card base for America, which is 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. We're going to glue that down. Anybody ever done that before? Whoop, there we go. I think we saved it. Usually glue right in front of me, and I'm trying to not do that so that you guys can see, and kind of lost my grip. There we go. Now for this piece, we're going to pop it up on dimensionals. So I've got some minis right in front of me, so I'm just going to use minis. You could use regular, whatever. I've made a few of these, so this is how I decided to use the dimensionals, kind of like a 3, 2, 2, 3 split. Julie, you gonna watch the football game in a bit? I saw that Indiana is playing. My Bears lost last night, tragically, so, you know. It's all right, it's all right, it's all right. We did better than the Packers, so that's all I can say. All right, so we're going to put that in the center. There we go. So we've used our 4-inch piece and our 5-inch piece. All right, now to finish this one off, I chose to use, okay, does anybody else have this bundle? The Sweet Bugs. I love it. I love it. I can't wait. So far I've used that stamp and that's it. But there are so many cute little dies that go with the paper. Of course, I got the paper too. There's a little baby snail right there. I hadn't noticed that before. Oh, so cute. All right. Yeah, well, yeah, gotta go for Dub Bears. So I used the Hello Friend and I just stamped it in, guys, I had everything ready. Well, maybe I need to restamp it, huh? There it is. I found it. Whew. I know. I stamped this already. Or I punched it out or something. Yes, I stamped it already. Whew. Okay, so I did it in Fresh Freesia, and then I used my 1 7/8 circle punch. And then this is a 2-inch circle punch. And we're going to put that together. Like, I know I did that. So you can put the circle anywhere you want on the paper. But I figured if I did it like that, that kind of covers up that pretty flower. So I thought I would put it in the corner here so I can still see lots of the purple. So I'm just going to glue it because I don't want to put double dimensionals on because then it would be too tall. So we will do like that. And I meant to get out some embellishments. I'll do that at the end if I remember. Everybody remind me, get the embellishments out at the end. Okay, so there's my card 1 with my 4-inch and my 5-inch. So now, yes, it is better than dropping an ink pad because I've done that one before too. All right, now our 3-inch is beautiful. I love this paper. Usually I am not a pastel kind of person. All right, we have, let me find these pieces. Okay, this is 3-inch by 3-inch. This is 3 1/4. And then this is 3 1/2. So we're going to mat all of those together. Layer all of those together, sorry. So 3, 4, 5. And that way you can make 8 cards with 1 piece of paper if you like the front and the back that go together. If not, get 2 pieces of paper and you can make yourself, 16 cards. That'd be fun. I just made 30 Valentine's cards last week. So I've got those all ready. Okay, so we just matted those up. Then we're going to take a piece of basic white, which is 5 1/4 by 4, and we're going to do some stamping. So I need my Fresh Freesia. I love Fresh Freesia. I was so glad that it carried over. And, the other one I wanted to show you is another stamp set. It is our product of the month. So, Stampin' Up! Started in December, a product of the month. So, if you make a $75 order, you can qualify to purchase the product of the month for $5. Last month was a pack of beautiful blue paper. This month's is Fabulous Sayings. And I will be using the Happy Birthday just because I need some more birthday cards for my February list. So I'm like, hey, there we go. There's a beautiful happy birthday. And I love how it fits on this paper. So I'm going to put this here just so I can eyeball it. There we go. So the happy birthday is going to go at the bottom. And I love how the stamp pretty much fills up that whole space. I love it. Okay, I always like to stamp off just to make sure that we're good. Okay, there are 2 sides of a piece of paper, but yeah. Sorry if you see my head in the way. All right, let's see how we did. Not bad. Okay, close that up because it's always dangerous. Then I'm going to get my card base out, and I decided to use a Fresh Freesia card base. Let's see here. Yes, I like that. Okay, I'm going to glue this down first. This would be cute embossed too with like a strip of the basic white over it. I did try it first with an old olive in the background. I didn't like it as much. I thought it wasn't what I wanted. Okay, then we're going to pop this up on dimensionals. So this little design that I've I wouldn't say I've come up with it because I'm sure y'all have done something very similar that I'm doing. Let's just say that. this design that I'm doing lets the designer series paper do most of the work. That way you can get these cranked out quickly in case you need to make a lot. Or you know what, you can step it up even further. You could, ooh, you know what would be pretty is if this piece of paper was embossed with a beautiful design. That would also be nice. All right, we're gonna pop that up like that. Okay, now, yay, thank you, Julie. All right, now I'm gonna get out some some embellishments, and I'm going to let you all tell me which ones I should use. So we've got this one that used the 3, this one that used the 4 and the 5. All right, let me get my crazy thing of why do I keep saying dimensionals? Embellishments out. I got way too many embellishments, you guys. I love embellishments so much. Ooh, that'd be pretty. Let's see here. I was thinking these. I was thinking those. Let's see. What else could we use? What are these? No. Ooh, maybe. Maybe. Anybody have any suggestions? Maybe. Anybody have any ideas that I should just find as I flip through them all? I know I have some sort of fresh freesia something or other. It might be retired though. I'm sure it's retired, but hey, you know what? I gotta use them up, right? I have been really trying to use up my, well, pretty much trying to use up everything, but specifically targeting my retired things, which is probably 90% of this. Here's what I was thinking. Let's see if I like any of those. All right, so our choices are Starburst Sequins, the Opaque Gems. These are called Frosted Iridescent Dots, or the Butterflies, Brushed Brass Butterflies. Ooh. Yeah, okay, my first thought was this one. Let's see. Yeah, I don't want that one. Any opinions? Clear dots, I don't think I have any clear dots. All right, let's get out my pokey tool. We're not committing yet, not committing. I think a big one would look best. Let's see, I could put one on the paper. I could put one here. Oh, I think I like that. I'm not committing. I'm not going to press it down. It's just sitting there. It's just sitting. Don't have to do anything with that. A tiny one here where there's not a dimensional would be nice too. Let's get a little one. Let's see if I like it. I'm not committing yet. It's just sitting there. I haven't pressed it down. Okay, what do we think about that? What do we think about that? I'll hold them up so you can see them a little better. I haven't committed. They're not pressed. They're just kind of resting there. Do we like that? It does bring out the gold. And I don't think it's over the top. It'll mail easy. Oh, let me scoot it back a little bit. Sorry. Okay, my iPad's like 10 seconds behind what I'm actually doing. So, all right. Do we think that's a yes? Do we like that? Okay. I think I do. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm committing. Boop. It's committed. Committed. Yay. All right. So I'm going to show you some other examples. And you know what? I might as well put a butterfly on them too, because I think it would look nice too. So here's what I did with the other piece of paper. I made an example with the old olive background and then the peach pie. And again, I like the old olive so much better. Not a big peach pie fan, but that's okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put a butterfly on them right now as I'm thinking about it. Put it right there. And then I have one more. That one. So you know what I will do? Put that right there-ish. So those are the ones I've made so far. I plan on, you know what? Here's what I do. I find a design I like my Valentine's ones, and I made 30 of them. I will probably just use up as much of this designer series paper as I feel like doing until I get bored with the pattern. And then I'll have a bunch of cards made for my February birthday list. Okay, so which one do you guys like better? Do you like the old olive or the peach pie? Told you which one I like better. So I'm just calling this the 345. Super simple. You can, make a ton of these very quickly. You need a 3, you need a 4, and you need a 5. And again, if you don't like both sides of your paper, then you could get 2 pieces of paper that you like together and make it. I am totally going to do this with my favorite piece, which again, let me show you that one. My favorite piece is, okay, this is my second favorite piece. My favorite piece is this purple one. Oh, I just love it. Where is it? It ran away because it knew I was going to cut it up. That's what happened. It ran away. It's like, no, don't cut me up. Here it is. It's sticking. There it is. Something about this pattern. I just love it. It's little tiny purple flowers with the gold dot in the middle. Betty likes the old olive. Yeah, me too. Oh, Vesta likes it too. And I like the back too. So, oh, just had another idea. Okay, maybe that's for another video. I think Mondays might work for me at 7:30. So we'll see if I see you next Monday at 7:30. But thank you so much for watching. And again, if you decide to make these, if you could post them in the Box Star Stampers group, that would be great. And if you'd like to join, there's just a few questions you need to answer first. That way I can kind of keep tabs on who's in the group so we don't have any, not nice things happen. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great night, and I will see you all later. Bye-bye.